So let me tell you a fact. It is not that hard to develop your stamina, but you probably train it in the wrong way. Let me tell you how to train it. My name is Daniel and I am a football development coach, and right now I'm working in semi-professional club that is a strong partnership with the biggest academy in our country. And before we start the video, I would like to remind you that I have my own community where you can find out my whole course. The price is $47. So how to train your stamina? The best way, let's say an opposite way, how you train stamina and why you train it wrong way. In most cases, you train it in the way that you, for example, do some, and let's not talk about individual sessions because you cannot change team trainings. You can only train your individual trainings. You probably train in the way where you slowly pass the ball, or you do some exercise where the duration is, for example, 5 seconds, yeah, you shoot, and then the duration between the next rep is around 10 seconds, 5 seconds maybe. When you train like that, you cannot develop your stamina, because what is your main goal? Let's make you a clear goal. Your clear goal right now, your main goal is to get into the level where you can play for the whole 90 minutes for no problems, and maybe longer. And how to develop that kind of stamina? You can develop it by doing drills and playing some games, you know what I mean, yeah? Doing some exercises where you always move, where you don't stop, where you, in the best case, where you always run, you know, and you do it for, you start, for example, with 1 minute. If it is hard for you, then it's very good for you. You start with the 1 minute where you do exercise, where you don't stop, where you run always. And you do this exercise, let's say 4 times for 10, yeah, 4 sets and 10 reps. The rest between the sets should be around 30 seconds, yeah. You rest and then you go, yeah. And when you get older, it will be much difficult for you, because, for example, I play some games, you know, 3v3 with the kids that I train, and we played, for example, 4 minutes where they always run, you know, 30-30, and, for example, I had this from top of my head, 25-25, okay, let's say 25-25, and we play, for example, for 4 minutes where they always run, like always, they don't stop, yeah. When they lose the ball, I pass the ball to someone else and they need to run to don't concede the goal, you know, and they do it for 4 minutes. Then we stop, they have like 30 seconds break where they just rest, and then we go again 4 minutes, and then they have like the rest 2 minutes maybe, yeah, because they go to drink water, and then they go to the second page, you know, to the second game. And I play this with 9 years old kids, you know, and I think if you play some games like that, I understand that you will not play probably 25 and 25. You will play around, I don't know, 40-40, yeah, something like that, if we talk right now about the team trainings. But in this kind of game, when you play like 3 or 4 against 4, okay, plus goalkeepers, so 4 plus 1, then you always run, you always want to win the ball. And when you, for example, have the challenge that lose the round, do, for example, 10 push-ups, then you have extra motivation to do it, you know, and you just run. And when you play this kind of games, then you will feel after those games like you will feel like you really improved. In the head, you will really feel it. So you can do something like that in the individual training, when you do some exercise, you know, for 2 minutes straight, and then you rest for 40 seconds, then you again do it for 2 minutes, again rest, again, and for the 4th time you do it, and then you have a rest and you go to another exercise. And this is how you can improve the stamina by playing the football, by just doing some exercises where you develop also next skills, and you don't need to run for 30 or 1 hour. Yeah, you just do this kind of exercises, you develop everything, and it's fun for you, and yeah, it's win-win situation. So if you want to get more information, and if you want in general get better, then join my community by clicking the link down below. Thank you, and the most important, enjoy your journey.